Nolazine, make me scream.
Whoa, what's up, you hear me? It's Rob Kazi, and you're now watching Nolazine TV. I like the Disney Channel.
So, like, you know, for everybody who don't know, I'm like, tell them where you from.
I'm from New Orleans, born and raised. Born, grew up mostly in the 9th Ward, moved to the East. So yeah,
In the Wild Wild East, huh?
the Wild Wild East. You feel me? That bitch. It wasn't like that when, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like that. It's that bit wild right now, but.
Okay, so you know, it like for everybody who probably watch you on, you know, social media and everything like that. I want to know personally too as well. I'm like, were you one like music artist first, or like were you one like comedian first?
No, I don't know if y'all ever paid attention to when I do like the little rap snippets. Sometimes I rap on my page. If you pay attention, I got a hashtag. I always put rapper turned comedian.
Okay.
So like music, that's my first love. That's gonna always be my first love. Now I love what I do. I love the acting. I love the comedy. All that. But music is my first love. That's my baby. That's where it all started. That's what I thought. You know, what was gonna break that door open. But you know, things kind of shifted.
Okay, I definitely understand. So, as far as you know, music-wise, growing up for yourself, like who influenced you?
Of course Wayne. You know what I'm saying. Wayne was like one of my favorites. Fabulous. I used to actually walk around in high school. I had Fabulous had made the cover of The Source. So I ripped the cover off and I put it inside the binder. So I had that bitch like that was the cover on my binder was Fab, but if you turn it around, I had Christina Milian on. Cause I had a crush on her. So yeah, man. Fab,
what she had on?
Well, I remember, you hear me? Like she had some sexy red lingerie on. I think it was like the Christmas edition or something like that. Yeah.
You was perved out of school.
Yeah, slightly. Might flip that bitch around and look now.
So, you know, tell the world, how old were you like when you first realized that you wanted to get into like comedy?
Oh, how old was I when I realized?
Yeah.
I don't know, cause this is the crazy thing. I never realized it. Like it was, it just happened. Like it just happened. It was never something I went after for real. It was never something I was like, oh, I'm gonna be this when I grow up. Or like that shit just happened, though. I just started posting funny videos just to get a bigger fan base to push my music. Like I literally only did it for my music, and then, you know, I was just like, damn,
I'm still kind of that way.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm good at this shit. Like, you know, I always knew I was funny because, you know, I was class clown, you know, class clown awards in school, getting put out of class, all that. So I've been jokes and been funny, but I think the like comedic timing of doing like videos and the acting and all that, that's when I started realizing, like, damn, I'm good at that, those aspects of comedy. I knew I was funny, but to put it together, place it, comedic timing and all that type of shit, I never knew till I started doing it. It was only, like I said, it was just, bop, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get my followers. When I get to 10K, bop, I'm gonna delete all this funny shit. And just, but, you know,
speaking of
like,
rap, I wanna know, what was your first rap name?
What was my first rap name?
First rap name.
Young Rob.
Young Rob.
Young Rob. What I don't know, it was Y-U-N-G. Okay. Young Rob.
Well, that's something funny for you. I want you to actually rap your first rap.
Rap my first rap?
The very first rap you came up with, you jotted down.
I don't even remember my first rap, be honest with you. What was my first rap? I was like in 6th grade.
I think everybody kind of, bit off somebody rapping, just started rapping.
My first rap was like in 6th grade. Damn. Whoo. You know, I never even thought about that. Like, I don't even remember my first rap. Like, damn. That ain't good, huh?
Ain't good.
I don't remember my first rap. I don't. But I do remember some old raps, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we ain't gonna pressure you to put that one out.
Yeah.
Okay. And so far as being Rob Kazi, tell everybody, what's the average day like for you?
Just really just getting it just non-stop. I mean, most of the day is thinking of the next move, you know, whether it's the next show, whether it's the next skit, whether it's the next way to bring some more income in, like whatever it is. So I mean, most of the days is that. Just grinding, just doing. I'm like, okay, what's next? And then, like on my wind down time, then most of that day consists of just, you know, just chilling at the crib, just spending time with my family, because I know I'm moving around a lot, so those moments are precious. So when I'm at home, you know.
Okay. So, before being a music artist, do you have any brand new projects coming up?
Yes, I do. So now, this is the good thing. I've been talking about this project for like the longest. So if you watching this interview and you've seen some other interviews like, here this nigga go again. Nah, okay. I finally start putting more time into it, because I've been like pulled in this direction, that direction. So I finally start putting more time into this project that I've been working on, Time of Kazi. So it's a double-sided album. Is me and Tommy on some Instagram versus battle type shit. So it's half me, half Tommy, as a bonus song with me and Tommy on it. So the project is releasing on my birthday, December 17th. December 17th. So I got a birthday party / album release party at round 2 in Chalmette. You know,
shout out round 2.
Yeah, shout out round 2. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got the party up, man. We gonna be lit. I got Currency coming through that thing so far. As a special guest. And we still working on some other ones, you know what I'm saying? Odell was gonna show up if he would have signed with the Saints. This nigga just signed with the Rams. But it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I got that project, man. Time of Kazi dropping December 17th. Y'all be on the lookout for that.
Are you got any features on there?
I talked to Boosie. You know, Boosie might fuck with something with Tommy. But I don't know, because I don't got no features on my side. So I don't wanna you know, make it to what time it got a feature, then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna have to go out and get a feature. But so right now, right now is no features. So right now is no features. I think I'm gonna just drop it with no features. But I don't know, that could change, because I'm still in the studio working on shit. So never know, something could happen and somebody come up with a hook or whatever.
Okay. And so speaking on Rob and Tommy, like, you know, I want you to tell the people,
yeah,
I'm like, what's the difference? If like even before the, you know, before the, you know, if the album drop.
You say that again?
Like I want you to like explain on like the difference from Tommy and also Rob on like if like even
with the music.
Before the album drop, yeah.
Okay.
The album drop.
All right. So Rob, my music is my music. My music is my passion. That's, you know. So when you hear my side of the album that's more heartfelt. It's more passion. It's more substance, you know, because it's what I love. So I'm having fun. But Tommy is where I put a lot of I put a lot more bars into Tommy, you know, which I put a lot of bars in my shit too. But on this particular project, like I'm having fun through it all. So it's not really about bars, but Tommy coming with some bars. I ain't gonna lie. So I got him kind of coming with the bars, and he on some street shit. So like I ain't really rapping about street shit, you know what I'm saying? I come from the hood, but I got some shit on my side. But Tommy just he for that young boy crowd, that Fredo Bang crowd, that, you know what I'm saying, that
the amp crowd.
Yeah, the amp crowd. So he for that crowd. So it's really a way to bring everybody in. If that's your style of music, fuck with the project. If you like good music, you know what I'm saying, good vibes, good substance, fuck with the project. It's all on there, you know what I'm saying? And slick side, Tommy give me a chance to rap about some shit that I wouldn't normally rap about and feel, you know what I'm saying? I could talk about choking a hoe or you know what I'm saying, drop whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how nigga get in the car, you on your way to work. You know what I'm saying?
Away with it.
Yeah, you on your way to work, you bumping, you selling drugs, you doing all type of shit in the car. When you make it to work, you putting your tie on and shit. Nigga, no, you ain't living like that. So Tommy, I just have fun with Tommy, just talk about whatever.
Okay. And so far as I'm like Rob Kazi, the brand, has there ever been a point in your career, when you just wanted to give up?
No, not that the ball been rolling, like, but before, so before it was like Rob Kazi and you know, what would you call it, the Instagram fame or the whatever you want to call it, like before, like I start buzzing, yeah, there was times, it was plenty of times. I actually dealt with a lot of depression So like mental health, it runs in my family, unfortunately. And I overcame it, So I overcame it. Like I was able to kind of strengthen my mind and kind of. So I don't deal with it. I don't deal with it. I might every now and then I have a moment to where it's just not a depressed moment, but a down moment. But in those moments, I learn how to pull myself out. You know what I'm saying? Just leaning on God. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everyone in my family. So I did have moments where I would get depressed and I would disappear off social media for like a month, 2 months, and man, just yeah, it was rough. So I did have a lot of moments where I felt like, man, this ain't, this shit taking all day. Or man, I got all this talent and the world can't even see it. Like, why am I doing this shit? So I had a lot of moments, a few moments I wanted to give up.
Okay. And what actually, I'm like speaking on that, I want you to give, I'm like a little advice of like, if like some things you actually do and to actually, like avoid that,
To avoid that,
of like being on like depressed and things like that.
Okay, well, my thing is God. Like I don't know everybody watching this where your faith is, but like my faith is in God. I mean, I post a whole lot about it, but it's in my music, is in my DNA. I just that's what I lean on, man. God is real. It's not, and it's the crazy thing, like, I don't even remember the last time I've been to church. I don't remember the last time I've been to church. I rarely read the Bible. I've read the Bible and stuff like that, but it was tampered with. There's some man stuff in there, and there's also some, the Bible to me is like basic principles of life and of living, the principles of creation and all that type of stuff. So once you get that, like, I just move on that, bro. Just staying in tune with the Creator, staying in tune with God, and just finding that energy and finding that, and and a lot of times I'm a man of faith, so a lot of times I used to solely rely on my faith. Like, oh, God gonna, praying, oh, God gonna go. And a lot of people, we get lost and caught up with that. Oh, God gonna take care of it, he gonna do it. But faith without works is dead. You got to put in the work. Like, you can't just sit at home and like, oh, God, I'm gonna be a millionaire and God do this and make this happen. And then you just go cut the game on, or you just watching the series and shit. No, nigga, go get up and go put in the work. Go put in the work, go put in the work, go put in the work, and then let your fate, take control after that. So that's my thing. So that's how I keep from going into a mental depression. So every time I do have a moment, like, I don't have moments where I go in that depression, but I do have moments where I'm like, man, like, I could be doing so much more, I should be bigger, then I just lean on God, like, all right, God, like, you direct me, because, God's timing is perfect timing. I could be saying, oh man, I should be, but God's timing is perfect timing. Maybe I'm not being as obedient as I should at this time, because, man, God got some great things in store for me, and I know that. And my path may not be easier than everybody else's path. Like, some people may not be leaning on God, and not all blessings are from God, not all, so God got some big things. So I just gotta, like, I hope I ain't just talking around in circles. Hope y'all getting what I'm saying. Like, just lean on God, man. Lean on God, and like your mental, and you will keep your mental, above float, and put in the work. Right?
So far as the entertainment industry go, tell us what you enjoy most about it, and tell us what you actually hate about it.
I think I enjoy like every aspect of entertaining. Like, whether it's stand up, I enjoy it. The music, I enjoy it. The acting, I enjoy it. Editing videos, I enjoy it. Believe it or not, like, I enjoy a lot of that shit. Now, what I hate about it is the fakeness. Like, it's so many fake people. And, I know y'all probably hear this a lot, but it's so true. It's so many, like, just bitch-ass niggas, bitch-ass bitches, just phony. Just, like, I don't know. And I'm just, like, I've been in a few circles, like, in LA or wherever, and I rub people the wrong way. Some people the wrong way, because I'm just too blunt. I'm just too real. Like you realize, like, in Hollywood, that some people don't like when you just too straightforward or too real. Like, you have to, hey, put on a fake smile, and I'm not doing all that. Like, I ain't built like that. If I'm not about to fake it. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. If I fuck with you, I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to do all that old fake shit. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna holler at you, knowing that you ain't about to, like, yeah, man, let's set this up. Like, I'm not about to do all that. Well, let me follow you, and like, they got probably people watching this interview right now that ran into me in the street that asked me, hey man, can you follow me? No, I tell people, I'm like, what you got going on? Like, you know, I would look, let me see, like, I follow people for a reason. Like, why do you follow me? Because I'm entertaining you. Give me something to follow. I'm not just following you because you follow me. That would come off as rude, but it's real. Like, I'm just an honest person. Like, you gotta.
A lot of people, I'm afraid to hear the word no or rejection.
But why am I following you?
Right.
You know, this one dude, hey, could you follow me? I'm like, nah. I go on this page, the nigga got 3 pictures.
Oh, but I definitely.
He on there, he got a picture, a selfie. Then he got one picture with him just holding the gun, and then another picture. I'm like, why? What? Nothing about this makes me want to follow it. Then you talking about, well, I do music. Where your music at? Oh, I don't got it. Get the fuck out my face. No, I'm not following you. Move. Get out.
I definitely get it because people ask me to interview them all day. Like, I'm like, what do you do?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, so that's what I hate about Hollywood. Just, you know, there's just too many fake people, bro. That just don't keep it real. You know, and one of them, like, especially when they just offer, like offering shit. Like, hey man, look, ooh. You know, just come, hey man, just come. Fuck the fake shit. That's what I don't like.
I definitely get that. So, tell us, as far as a music artist, tell us what actually separates you, like from other artists.
Just the first of all, substance. That's the main thing that separates me from these niggas. Ain't talking about nothing. Ain't talking about nothing. Like, you got some artists that do, you know what I'm saying? And salute to them. You know, your Kendrick Lamar's, your J. Cole's, your I'm drawing a blank, but there's a lot more people that I'm missing. But you got people that actually talk about shit. But you got a lot of music that ain't talking about nothing. So that's what separates me. And especially on the, you know, especially on the New Orleans scene. Like, it's sad to say, but you know, just like listen to the music and seeing some of the stuff that's posted on social media on some of these platforms that's, you know, posting these different artists from New Orleans. Like, man, listen, New Orleans, let me tell y'all something. Baton Rouge is winning right now because like all this shit in New Orleans sound the same, dawg. Like, all y'all shit sound the same, and not all y'all. That's some dope artists, you know. Shout out Weed Junkie. I like Weed Junkie. You know, 3D Not T. You know, there's a lot of dope artists in New Orleans. There is, but a lot of this shit just is so repetitive. It's the same shit. There's no substance. It's not good. It's not good, you know what I'm saying? So, man, get better with that, man. Y'all find yourself, find your voice, find your swag, find your flow. Like, stop just doing the shit that's hot or whatever. So, I just wanted to say that, New Orleans, we got to get better with the music scene. Like, too many of y'all sound alike. So, yeah, just wanted to say that part. Just throw that in there. But yeah. So that would separate me.
Okay. So, I got you. So, for being a rapper, actor, comedian, like, is there anything else only that you do?
Directing. Okay. You know, directing. The Boosie movie, My Struggle. They would give me like, not only the Boosie movie, but I did the I Got the Hook Up too. Like, I actually directed that scene, the scene that I was in. Now, I don't like the movie. I didn't like the movie. It was not a good movie. But I directed my scene, you know. My Struggle. I gave some directive, like, pointers that they actually took heed to. There's another movie dropping Christmas, you know, called Where's MJ? So I did another movie with Boosie. This is a comedy, so they actually have Tommy. So Tommy Real Niggas in this movie, and Charlie Chokeholes in this movie. So that's gonna be dope. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So I had some directive points in that, and there's another movie. I landed my first lead role. Movie called Unhitched King. So that one is dropping beginning of next year sometime. I don't have an exact date, but
and you was in one movie in New Orleans as well.
Yeah. I had trying to come up. I had no director credits on that. Had no director credits on that. I don't know how, you know, but yeah, man, Arizona, you know, they gave me like a lot of leeway. Like, a lot of the shit that I was saying was off script. Like, a lot of stuff was off script. And then I was like, hey, like, what if you think we, you know, do this? So, you know, directing is one of my strong points. Like, just, I can see it. I can see, I can kind of piece it together in my head before it's even edited.
Okay. And so out of everything you do, like tell us, like what do you actually love to do like the most?
The most?
Yeah, like for us, music, art, directing, acting, like what's your true number one passion?
Of course, music the first love, but out of everything,
like I want you to tell us like what you think you'll be doing, like if you like no money involved, like something you'll wake up and you do and you just love it.
Damn, because that's tough because I actually love all the shit. At one point, I didn't necessarily care for stand-up. I didn't love it. I was just good at it, but now I do love it. But that would be I guess the least thing I love, but I still love it, so I can't. But music and maybe acting. That's a tough one. This is between music and acting. Like between music and acting, I love that shit. Like music is like, I would probably have to say music. Like just honestly, just music. If all this comedy shit wouldn't be going on or acting, I would be solely focused on music. And music is something like that I put like my pain into. It's been moments to where I was in the studio and I'm rapping about a situation that really just happened. I had an older song, matter of fact, Wayne wound up taking my beat. Well, he didn't take the beat, he didn't even know it was my beat. But the producer gave me the beat. I was a small name, and I ain't really do nothing with the song for real. He wound up selling the beat to Wayne that, please don't let me be misunderstood. So that was my beat at first. And I rapped about, my parents and stuff like that. And I had a part to where I almost committed suicide. Like I almost killed myself. Like that's probably part of the depression that I dealt with, growing up. But so that moment happened, and I rapped that in a song, but just getting that type of shit off your chest and putting it in music and just expressing that type of stuff just feel real good. Just talking about my pain, talking about the struggle, talking about the good times. So yeah, music. I love that shit.
Okay. And so speaking up on, far as on the stand-up, and I went to one of your shows, you actually picked on me, so I realized not to sit in the front row.
Did I?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm glad you don't remember.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I did. You sat in the front. Don't sit in the front. Don't sit in the front. You got the bald head, your shit hitting in the light. I seen it. I was like, damn. Focal point of the joke. You know what I'm saying? Should have a beanie on or something, like deflect the light or something that be hitting all the time. I'm like, okay, yeah, I see him.
And so far as like New Orleans go, do you feel like you have to move out of New Orleans? Like once your career reach a certain milestone?
I don't feel like I have to. Like I do feel like that is the move that a lot of New Orleans natives have to make because of just how it is in the city. Like I love New Orleans. But it's it's a lot of hate. There's a lot of rappers and stuff that die down here in your own city and stuff like that. But I guess my lane is different. I guess because it's I do the music, but it's comedy as well and it's entertaining. So I get a lot of love. The only quote unquote hate I experienced was like from other comedians. But yeah, I just get a lot of love in my city. I don't feel like I necessarily have to move. I am thinking about moving just because I just feel like opportunity is. I would be closer to the opportunity because I move around and I got a lot of shit. God is good. God is good. So for me to be able to do everything I'm doing and still like living, on the outskirts of New Orleans and still close to home, like, that ain't nothing with God, because, a lot of people are like, man, you got to move to make, I didn't move to make it happen. Like, I made it happen from here and it's still happening from here. So God is good.
Okay. So, what's your advice to someone that's actually trying to follow your footsteps?
First of all, never give up. I know it's cliche, but it's real. Never give up. Keep God involved in every move you make and everything you do. Don't watch who you keep around you. You know what I'm saying? Because some of those influences could deter you from your path. Don't listen to everybody. Like if you had like don't how can I word this? It's like okay, for my sometimes you just gotta go with your move, goes on your mind, goes on your heart. Sometimes you'll even have your own family that don't see your vision. Trust your vision. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Trust your vision. My daddy, shout out my daddy, I love him to death. He didn't see my vision. He believed that I should work a 9 to 5. When I told him that I wanted to quit my job, he was like, thought I was crazy. Like, oh no, he's 67 years old and he's traditional, a real man, and taught me how to be a man. So he did a great job as a father, but he's old school. So he just was like, you gotta do it this way, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. You gotta, son. He didn't see it. Not that he didn't see my talent. He couldn't fathom what's happening right now, I guess.
If he only
I don't
know what he knew.
Yeah.
And 30 years of labor.
Yeah. So now, now, man, I'm probably one of the brightest things in my daddy's eyes right now. Oh, son, I'm proud of you. But he did not see it. But that was something I had to ignore. I had to ignore it. Like, I know that's pops and that's near and dear to my heart. But fuck it, I'm going on my move. Quit my job. He mad, but fuck it. I had to struggle, had to get it out the mud, but I made it happen because I trusted my vision. So yeah, don't let nobody knock you off your course, no matter who it is. And watch the people around you, like friends or so-called friends, because that could slow you down, because not everybody meant to have what you have. It's like it's some people that I had to cut off because God was wanting to bless me, but I was still connected to these certain people that wasn't ready that moment, or those lights, those bright lights, or whatever I got going on, they wasn't supposed to be a part of that. So God was really holding my blessings until I seen that, and I had to be like, okay, who's not helping? Who's not feeding my spirit? Who's not feeding the growth? Like, okay, cut off, and next thing you know, bow. So I'm like, so if they're not benefiting you in no way, and I know it sounds like, not like, he ain't mean. How do I say this? If they're not helping you grow, having good advice, they don't have your best interest at heart, cut them off. It's plain and simple. Some niggas just around just to be around. Like those type of niggas, cut them off.
And like a lot of people probably don't want to, cut their friends off because they grew up with them.
Yeah,
they've been there forever. But it was sometimes your friends hold you back.
Yeah. And it's like I got a friend that called me. I grew up. He called me on some. He wanted to do a project. A music project for the whole hood. He was like, man, me and the whole hood, we putting this project together and woo. But it's like, nobody had no prior music. Like nobody have nothing on SoundCloud, nothing. It's just a project for the hood that you want me to get on. No, like
you gotta have something going on.
That's not even good for my brand. Y'all niggas just chilling. Y'all about to put this mixtape together, have me host it, and just ride around and bump that bitch in the hood and do nothing with it. No, man. So it's like people like that to where they just, some people mind don't elevate to where your mind is. So you just have to be around like-minded people to understand that okay, you just can't just do some shit just to do it. Like, what's the purpose? What's the reason?
So tell everybody, what's next for you? But do you plan on starting your own record label, on production label, dropping merch, etc.?
Yeah. So I do plan on dropping merch. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't have it patented. I don't have it copyrighted yet. So yeah. I'm already knowing. I'm gonna see a nigga like, wait, hold on.
Matter of fact, speaking of Loyalty Club, they had a big rapper just try to jack out people here.
Yeah.
Meek Mill just had the Loyalty Club on talking about he about to start something new.
And he was like,
on Instagram, like a few days ago.
But he was acting like it was his though.
He about to start the Loyalty Club.
How you about to start something else? All right.
Just had to throw that in there.
Yeah, I ain't see that one. I ain't see that one. I can't speak on that one. I ain't see that one. But yeah, so I do plan on having that. I have my production company, Kazi Productions, and I've been wanting to work on a movie for the longest. I've actually been writing it. I haven't tightened the script all the way up, and I talked about that a few times. But that was another one of those things, like that album. Like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm getting pulled in all these different directions. So let me tell you why this stuff. People like, for the longest I had no agent, no manager, no nothing. I've really been doing everything everything that you see happen. I've been doing it alone, by myself. So that's the struggle with trying to put together this movie that I got in my head and put together this album that I got in my head, along with do this and do this and do this. So now my team is coming together. Now I'm getting a team put together, so it's making things easier. So that's why this project, I'm finally being able to be hands-on with this project and move around and do shows. And now I'm finally tightening up the script to put this movie out. To start working on the movie, finally. So yeah, I do have plans to drop that, and I got some I know a lot of people, a lot of connections that could kind of walk me in the door with Netflix and all that type of shit. So the Boosie movie, that's great. Shout out to Boosie. My Struggle got another one coming out Christmas, like I talked about. Where's MJ? Got the movie coming out next year. Had to try and come up. Movie so all that was good. All that was great, but my own shit, like me writing it, producing it, directing it, like that's gonna be my big. That's gonna make me smile the most out of anything that happened. That's gonna be the one. So I'm eager for that one now. Now that I have the time and the team to actually put this together. Get you a team. That's one of the things I forgot to mention. You see people want to be in my footsteps or whatever. Get you a team. Watch people you with and all the other shit I said. You gotta have a team. Like, I've been doing this and I got this far without a team. So it's possible.
I feel you.
But you need a team, because when I ain't had no team, I had God. I used to always tell people God is my manager, God is my agent. So God was opening these doors. That's how I got this far with no team. God is that powerful. But I still need a team. I was like, all right, God bless me with a team. You hear me? This should take it all day. But yeah.
Okay. And also, last but not least, tell everybody, where can they find you on social media and just everywhere?
Rob Kazi. Facebook, Rob Kazi. ROBKAZI. Twitter, Rob Kazi. Instagram, Rob_Kazi. Man, I've been trying to get my fucking Rob Kazi page back, because that was my page at one point. I ain't had an underscore. So if y'all could do me a favor, y'all go on there and go find this Rob Kazi and report this nigga page. Do something. I've been trying to get this page from this nigga ain't post since like 2016. This nigga got like 2 pictures. Bitch, give me my page, man. Give me my page. You ain't even, you know what I'm saying? They don't even know you. Fuck. But yeah, that's how you can find me though. But go find him, man, and report that nigga page, man. I'm trying to get that, man. I'm trying to take the underscore out. I do want Rob Kazi on my shit.
All right, we done.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.